Oh, hello. Had to get the stream rolling at 11:59 p.m. because I didn't get a stream in today, and I want to keep my streak going. And yeah, I don't know what to make of it. What if I do a stream exactly at midnight? Then do I get accounted for both days? I've used that as a little bit of a cheat before. So maybe we'll do that tomorrow. At least we have that option. Alright, I'm gonna make some tea real quick. And then when I get back with that, we're gonna dig back into this product development sprint. What a product development sprint is to me, what I define it as, is the part after the design sprint. So you design something, you come up with a prototype, and then you have to build it in real code that executes and functions. So that's what we're doing this week, and I was gonna wait till next week to do the development sprint part of it because I wanted it to be all scheduled and planned out and organized, but I came across something yesterday that was exciting and I just had to start working on it. So we got most of the functionality working, and today we're just going to go back through it and do some tidying up, some cleaning house, do some mobile optimization so that it's looking good on the mobile phone, and then we might do some desktop specific optimization. Just got to get it looking real good because I want to have a working demonstration working as soon as possible. And that's why they call it a sprint. Let's do it. Okay, I'm gonna go make some tea. I will boot up my environment while I'm waiting. Let's open up iTerm. Okay, so this is the new feature and functionality we were working on yesterday. This will be the main part of the demo. Each subgroup brings up a little dashboard, and you can switch between topics, which is integrated with Circle, virtual space, which I'm working on a way to figure out how to tie this in with also being an audio space, because you can lock your phone and use it just like Clubhouse, or you can do it in full VR and interact with people. That part's a little, it's going to be hard to get people to understand that in context on their first use. So that'll be a big challenge as we move forward, I think. I like how it asks permission each time. It feels secure that way, but I wonder if that would get annoying after a while. Check. This is looking good. Huh. Yeah, I think this one looks real good. At least from the screen. It's beautiful. Okay. Anyways, could get lost in there. Resources, I'll be working on putting some like dummy content in there for now. And also events. Now with events, I guess we'll start there. That sounds like the fun part because it's going to require some research and playing around. So first things first, I'm pretty sure you can embed Calendly. If you're not familiar with Calendly, it is let's take a look at integrations. Unique Zoom video conferencing. Okay, I bet that just has custom links that it generates on different events and days. Salesforce, Microsoft Teams, HubSpot, Zapier. Okay, Zapier could be really interesting. Stripe, yeah, that's cool. So if you were doing paid events, you could basically replace Eventbrite very easily. Google Analytics and Calendly API. So they have their own API that means we could pretty much do anything, I think. But I'm just not sure if this is built for like group purposes. And yeah, as I was saying, if you're not familiar with Calendly, it is the most simple way to deal with scheduling things with other people or for certain events, I believe. I haven't used it for events, but I've used it to schedule with other people. And the cool thing about it is when I first started using it, I was over in Asia, and it would automatically compensate for the time zone differences. So on one end, on the account end of Calendly, you just mark the available times on the available days, and then it gives other people options to book into that schedule and adjust it for their time zone. And it does it all very simply, well executed. Alright, we'll click on this Calendly and Zapier link. This should take us to Zapier. Yep. Search for apps to connect. So we'll take Calendly. What would we even need to connect it to? I'm just so excited to connect it to something. I don't know if we actually need to. Okay, something we should research is Calendly Embed. Someone's already done the WordPress part of it. Thing is, I don't like adding plugins unless they're needed. I'm guessing this is where this is leading. Oh no, okay. Good. Because you don't need a whole plugin just to embed it. Yeah, someone's built one right here. But it's probably just bloat. This is a cool song. Well, it's kept up to date. Shy Coder, it's done privately. And it looks like it basically just gives you short codes for Calendly. So yeah, I don't see that there'd be any use for it. I'm sure I should just log into my Calendly and see where the embed options are. Your email. I've got this one open right here. Single use. Add to website. There we go. Add to website. Pop-up widget. Pop-up text. Inline embed. Okay, let's try all these out. Really curious about the pop-up widget, what that looks like. Customize the colors right there. Man, Calendly is a really dope company. Like, if they were public, I would invest in them. Maybe they are, but I don't think so. I can't say it's a dope company. It's a dope product. I don't really know anything about the company. Okay, let's drop something under events. No. Okay, here is the events tab. But that doesn't contain the content. The content would be here. If there was a fourth tab. It's just changing syntax from HTML to Blade. That's why it's different. And before I save this, I'm just gonna go to the themes, resources, views, partials, groups, Instagram, tab 3. I'll take this and duplicate it into tab 4. And I'll take this content in here. Replace it with that embed. Calendly embed right here. Oh, no, this is supposed to go in the head. Okay, so this is where you would put an inline one. Just say events. Okay, why? Oh, I didn't save this yet. And the downside of if you don't save it immediately, if you did save it immediately, it would break because you didn't have the tab 4 file yet. But something's still not working. Okay, it's going from grid to partials, modals, groups, Instagram. And then it's calling in these partials. Partials, groups, Instagram, tab 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 is commented out. 4 is commented in, but tab 4, yes. Everything checks out. For sometimes, I don't know what it is in the system, if it's Webpack or Blade, but it'll take a little longer. You'll have to refresh. Come on. Why are you doing this? Alright, let's inspect it in the browser. Tab content. Tab pane. Tab content, then tab pane. Instagram. What? Oh, I didn't change it to the correct ID. We'll just call that tab 4. Right? No, I think I changed it here. ID. Huh. Why do I have these names so funky? Must have been part of a bigger group. So let's simplify all this down. I will eventually need to name it more complex, I think, so that if I have multiple tabbed components on the page, as these groups probably will. But for now, we go for simplicity. Okay. Alright, this should do it. There we go. So, now we've got that working. Let's go back to find our head under partials. And I didn't know I had a mix panel in there. We'll grab that Calendly link. Now, just to make sure, I'm going to go back to that website. Okay. No, I'm incorrect. They are just saying to add it to your HTML. They're not saying where. I would assume in the head, but let's try it just in the body content. See what happens. It's loading slowly because of the stream. I believe, unless Calendly just added like a huge load time. I'm sure this could be customized, but we definitely don't need it to be that integrated into the website. Huh. So, that being said, let's take that out for now. Let's save it, because I'm not sure what's causing the infinite reload issue right here. Something in the JavaScript, I believe. We'll get rid of it here. There we go. Pop-up widget change. We'll do pop-up text or inline embed. Let's just try the basic inline embed. Script. Once again, it doesn't say to put it in the head, so we'll see if this actually shows up. Inside of this component. This song's cool too. Called Rains Lit by Neon Cellar. Bam. Because I'd just be wasting a lot of time if it can't be group events. How do you use it with events? That is the question. Add it to your calendar event. To post your calendar. As well as the event notification that is sent to the invitee. You and invitee can add additional tickets via booking form on the scheduling page. However, if you want to add participants invitees, then you can add up to 100 via Zoom invite feature. Basic plan, you're able to book one-on-one events with invitees. So you can only have one invitee as part of your scheduled meeting list. However, we still allow users on the basic plan to take advantage of additional guests. With the additional guest feature on Calendly, you can add 10 additional guests to a one-on-one event they book with you. All those guests receive. Okay, so if you have a premium plan, you can do 10,000 people. Okay, let's look up group events, Calendly, multi-person scheduling options for teams. Group event A and B. Scheduling group events for teams. So I don't exactly want it allows you to. I want there to be some type of calendar that just shows events on it. That is integrated with. I think Calendly is more of a schedule. So how does it do group events? Because a group event, the host schedules on a fixed time, I would think. Multi-person scheduling options for teams, round robin. Cycle meetings between multiple team members. Schedule meetings when all selected team members are available. Allow multiple invitees to schedule and attend the same meeting. Group. What type of meeting is it? Group. I'm thirsty. Calendly's group event feature lets multiple invitees, do you say invitees, reserve a spot, set your invitee limit, and assign one of your team members to lead, whether it's a class, webinar, or lecture. Max invitees in a spot. When to use a team event type versus a shared event type. Round robin, collective, group.
In these next few videos, we'll be walking you through the basics so you can start instead of going back and forth trying to find the time.
Now, getting started, I want to see some more advanced stuff. They don't have a tutorial for group team features. Alright, as much as I love Calendly, I still love them. I don't think they're needed here. I think it's just like overkill using some third party. So I don't really want a plugin. I'd consider it if I could eventually bake it into the hard code. I need some type of demo or the premium tier that allows you to do those group events. The tricky thing is with the WordPress solution, you can't just Google the most popular one because it's not. So, kind of clean, simple solution. I mean, Calendly has an API that's really attractive. I'm guessing that through Zapier you could use Google Calendar API as well. Google Calendar. Look at that. I don't think this is it. I mean, I understand that that could probably be custom styled, but it's not even close to what I'm looking for. Thing is, we don't really need appointment booking. I would just like it if we could have a system that shows who's going, just like Facebook does, like maybe or going, can't, with a list of upcoming events and a calendar view of it, potentially. Okay, let's see. Let's close up Calendly for now. We're gonna go to explore apps. Integrate calendar. Copy the iframe. Let's drop this in there. No, that ain't it. I wish Calendly was it, but I don't think they're gonna have a view where you can see the events on the calendar. It's just a scheduling function. Let me see what Circle has for events, if they have anything in development, maybe. Nope. Being able to add your own HTML code inside a topic is a feature that has been requested as admins want to embed custom HTML code, which is Google Calendar Embed, which is currently not supported by Embed feature topics. This feature has a bunch of risks associated, however, we've decided to enable it for communities on the professional or enterprise plan. We hope you'll use it wisely. Alright, so they're using Google Calendar. Calendly. I would consider using Google Calendar if we could customize the style, but man, that is just ugly. It would work. But it would really just pain me until we found a better solution. Facebook. I wish Facebook Calendar had like an embed. Nice looking calendar with Google Calendar backend. That is exactly what I'm talking about. Give it to me, Reddit. I've used that on a few projects. Can use any backend you want, including Google Cal, fullcalendar.io. This topic is 4 years old, but let's keep our fingers crossed. Yeah. Okay, so it's... I'm not sure if it's customizing like a Google Cal embed or whether it's using Google Cal's API, working on top of its own calendar, but this looks like something we can work with. Now, before we fully commit, get married to that, let's just look around a little bit. Full calendar, yep. Monthly subscription. Calendar, events from Google Calendar. Okay. Has connectors for React, Vue, Angular. All code is open source. Hosted on GitHub. There's a non-free premium edition, however. Let's see what the pricing is. $480 for so you could charge for it if you wanted to. What a 10. 2 tickets per month. Number of developers, 1 to 10. Access modified distribution. Timeline view. Vertical resource view. Printer friendly rendering. Wonder how this model's working out for them. It seems like they've been going for quite a while. Take a look at their releases on GitHub. That's cool. So we would have the option of upgrading to this if we wanted. I could pay $500 and then provide it to everyone that uses Bonsai, I believe. At least paid. If they use the paid version of Bonsai. Which doesn't exist yet. But if I did have a paid version of Bonsai, I think I would remove these scripts maybe and then charge for them. Because these scripts are where all the magic happens and makes it so fast and easy. And this sync script right here, that's exactly what Ben Word, the Creative Roots, charges for. This is a paid product that I don't include in the Bonsai version. Because you pay $10 for that per site or $40 for unlimited licenses. Okay, so I don't think the timeline is all that useful for me right now. I can see how if you're running like a big event, having different rooms with different times in this layout right here, that could be useful. So at least it's fairly affordable. It's really actually pretty expensive, but if the need was there. Looks like it's built with Bootstrap, so that will tie directly into Bonsai. That would be awesome. So they released this new version 20 days ago, and it looks like they maintain it pretty well. Where's 2020? July 29th, 2020, July 23rd, 2020. Vertical resource view. Guess I don't exactly see what that is at first glance or why it's useful. Optimizing for print. I don't know. Is that optim? I don't think that's going to be an issue. Okay, I'll take a look more at their repository. This is open source. So they use Yarn, which I really like, because Bonsai uses Yarn. Scripts, packages. Where would you edit? Product website and demos. I want to see the demos as well. But where would you edit the styles? Is it done in JavaScript? Probably. Full calendar, packages, Bootstrap. Bootstrap 4 theming for your calendar. ES6 build system. We already have that built in. Okay, I think we found it. So this will tie into Google Calendar, which you can sync with pretty much any other calendar very easily. But it doesn't use the styles from Google Calendar. It has a whole style system built on top of it that we should be able to customize. It ties into Bootstrap. Bonsai is already built on Bootstrap. This is it. So has Font Awesome as well, which we are also using. It's a match made in heaven. Question is, how do we get up and running as quickly as possible? And can we do that on this live stream? Getting started, introduction. Initializing with script tags. For larger projects, it's best to use some type of build system. We would use this ES6 build system, but we might not need it. So let's start with the simplest way first. That's something that we could get going today, most likely. First, obtain the standard full calendar bundle in one of the following ways. Download, CDN, or NPM. I would use npm if I was doing it through ES6, but I'll just download it since I'm doing it the simple way for now. Then write the following installation code. For simpler. No dummy content on this one. I think that's what the JSON was from the last one, just dummy content basically. Cal goes here. It's compiled successfully. You will need to include the full calendar scheduled bundle and the full calendar bundle. The full calendar scheduled bundle includes everything. Full calendar scheduler. Oh, let's try using these, I guess. Body div ID calendar. Oh, okay. They want this in the head. So let me just grab this whole thing. Get rid of this here. Just keep that. Go into this head. I'm curious to compare it to what I had, so I'll just put both for now. Link. Script. Why do they do those weird indentations? Okay, so I'll want to use the ones that I had, because I'm not dropping the download in yet, but this should get it working. Should. That's frustrating. Just want to make sure that these links are working. Those are working. Now I want to make sure that they're being included. Here we go. Full calendar. JS and CSS. Okay, those are working. We need to inspect the head to make sure that this script is coming in. I'm not seeing the script below it. It's almost like my CPU, I can see it running at, it's only 28 right now. It was running hot earlier. I'm wondering if this just didn't update. So it should be showing up right in between here. There should be an empty script tag like this. Here we go. Looks like it's there. Oh, come on. Div ID calendar. Cal goes here. Okay, I'm going to try one last thing. No, I'm not. I'm just going to link this stuff, or comment this stuff out for now, and call it a day on that. I'm going to call defeat because I thought this was going to be quick. For some reason it's not working right now. So let me just save this on my GitHub or on my CodePen in case I need it later. Full calendar example. Save. Now I can easily grab that stuff later when I want to start messing with it again. But right now it's kind of got me a little pissed off. Might even have just been easier to try it through the ES6 build system because I'm sure it's done through Yarn or NPM, which they're both basically the same thing. I'm already using Webpack, NPM, or Yarn. Manually including script tags on the page. Your build system will know how to process CSS files. Functionality is broken into plugins. See a list. You only include a plugin if you need the features it provides, otherwise Savings by default. The bare full calendar does not do anything. You'll need to use the bare core full calendar doesn't. You'll need to use a plugin to display a calendar view at the very least. First, use npm or yarn to install the core package along with any plugins you use. So I'm going to use yarn. I'm going to go to the theme directory, which is where we are right here. So just cancel out. And I'll do yarn install full calendar core. Install has been replaced with add. Yarn add. There we go. Then import your plugins and apply them in a new calendar instance. I don't know what the dots are for. I think it's just to provide context of other content. So I'm going to use all the plugins for now until I realize which ones I won't need. I'll break this up and running quicker. The question is, where do I import these? Let's look at our Webpack repo. npm install. Am I importing just the JavaScript? Okay, we don't need to import anything in the CSS. So this will just go in a JavaScript file. I could do it in main for now. I think that's what I'll do. So let's throw those imports right here. Import. Full calendar. We'll take this section, cut it. And we can drop this down here. Let's do yarn run start, or I'll do, let's see, what were the examples they were showing? So you have build, watch, and clean. Okay, so I think I'll just run yarn build again just to be sure. Oh, is that what I just did? No. Okay, let's just inspect things real quick, see what's going on under the hood. I'm gonna go under vendor. node modules. We're looking for a full calendar, which is right here. That's a good sign. So this import should work correctly. Now, okay, we've got that working. Let's do build just for good measure. I don't think it needs to build anything, but it might. Command failed, exit code 2. Calendar is assigned a value but never used. L is not defined. Just have 2 missing trailing commas. And then a bunch of stuff I don't know how to fix. L is not defined. Question is, can I take this part and just drop it in the head? Let's try that real quick, just to try and hack things together. At least it's giving me the errors. Yeah, I don't know how to fix those, so we'll comment that out. And then we'll come into the head. And we shouldn't need those. These should be internal now. But we will try putting this right here. I don't know. That's not gonna work. No, just what we need is to be able to just switch off the linter, because it really could be working. I just don't know how to fix these 2 errors at the top, so let's turn off ESLinter, disable ESLint. I feel like I tried this sometimes, and sometimes I have problems getting it to work. Okay, ESLint disable. We're gonna run build, and we'll see. Unexpected token. Why does that not come through? Weird. Okay, let's try it again. just... What? This thing's being weird. Huh. Okay, let's try moving this into home. No, let's try... We can try it. Weird. So it's not this snippet of code that it has a problem with. It's purely this stuff isn't being used somehow. What if I just put this directly below it? How is it not used? It's right there. And what would happen if we put ESLint up here? I don't think ESLint disable even works. You might need an appropriate loader to handle this file type. Okay, well, yeah, I think I'm gonna officially give up on this for now. one last try. See what matching it to their main JS would look like, just for fun. Actually, I'll use them. I don't think I need all of those, do I? Might as well just try. Okay. Instead of main, let's try this in home. Okay, we're gonna put all of this. It's gonna be missing those trailing commas. And then let's try adding the import to this file instead of the main.js. Keep that there for the time being. Get rid of that for the time being. And actually, since I'm using this, let me import all of these. $37.14. These dependencies were not found. Wow, home.js. Adaptive. Okay, so let's go back to the old version. Yeah. And then in here, let's go back to the old version as well. Calendar L 1430 to 1437. And if we disable ESLint, grid main, list main, common main. Yeah, clearly it's gonna take some more time. I just hate getting stuck on things like this. So I'll just comment that all out. Make sure my head is cleaned up. I really wish this version was working. I'm gonna try it one more time. Alright, I'm just gonna take some development notes on this. Well, this has been pretty anticlimactic. Sorry about that, but I'm really excited when we do get this working. Let me check these demos out. Event 1, Event 2. Drag these onto the calendar. Whoa, okay. Interesting. I wonder how these events are created. Default bootstrap theme. Darkly. Ooh, I like that. Yeti. Cyborg. Cool, there's already some decent dark themes that we might be able to work off if we need to. Huh. Time zones. Yeah, this will be the main thing, is trying to get it to show the same time zones for everyone. I'm guessing that's a built-in feature, because if it's not, then that would kind of suck. But yeah, I'm guessing it's using some reference to like your browser time. Background events. Huh. Cool. Well, it looks like there is a lot to learn as far as this goes. So we'll start with building a really basic version. I don't have to have this even really functioning for the prototype. I could just include a screenshot of what it will look like and go from there. So sorry that I got all caught up on this and didn't really achieve much, but I'd say we learned a lot. I'd say we're maybe a day, hopefully less than a day, getting it working. I think that's really the way to go over anything else we can embed right now, because we can just have so much control over the customization of the look. But I'll keep my ear to the ground for anything else that could come along. Alright, I'm tempted to just close up shop for the day, but I hate just ending on a bad note like that. So let's try and get through some of the other stuff that I'd marked off for the day. That was really the hardest one, which is probably why it seemed the most exciting to tackle. But that's kind of a whole feature set in itself. So if I have to get rid of the events for the MVP version, like, that's fine. But sometimes it's just fun to see how fast we can do it. Maybe it's because of this sad, depressing music. That's why it didn't work. Man, am I caught in a feedback loop? A little reload loop right here. Let's see what's going on. We love these reload loops, don't we? It's probably the most inconsistent thing with this Roots project. So constantly getting these reload loops. Okay, I think that fixed it. Alright, the first thing that's bugging me was this little space right here. Make sure it's not coming from this container. It might be, because I didn't mean to keep it in the container. No, that's not it. All we have is width and height right here. What if we said width 90? That's not it. I don't think it could be this vertical height. Say 700 pixels. No. Do I have any styles being applied elsewhere? Yeah, it's almost like there's some padding on the inside of that container or something, but I'm not seeing it. So there's yet another thing that we're gonna have to skip over. Mobile and desktop modal sizing. We'll skip over that because that could take some time. One thing I really wanted to play with was taking these tabs and putting them at the bottom, at least on mobile, so that it seems more like an iOS app where you have the navigation and the different tabs on the bottom, and making these icons bigger, and probably just get rid of this text, because most apps now just have big icons on the bottom for navigation. So I added the events tab already. Comment out the countdown timer. That's one thing I can do real quick. I think we're gonna get rid of that for this next version. I think it'd be more useful for when you're running sales pages, but that's not gonna be a major feature of this one, so. Set interval, countdown timer, let's see. This is formatted kind of weird, but I think I just comment out this part right here. Tooltips. Okay, I think that's all the functionality for the timer. And then the timer is located under views, partials, header, right here. Comment that out. Why is it still there? I think I have a separate one under home. I thought I combined those, but that might have been on a separate project. Yeah, I don't think I'd updated it here yet. So let's also go under pages, home, header. There we go. And yeah, the rest of the stuff on this list is stuff that I really like take time to kind of finesse. So didn't get a whole lot done today, it seems like on the surface, but I learned a lot about calendars and which tool to use. Learned quite a bit about full calendar. I think that's going to be a major part of one of our features. So it's good that I start learning that, even though it's kind of boring. Let me just make sure that this countdown timer's gone, and then at least we've accomplished something on the surface. I will say added full calendar. Not working yet. And remove and commented out countdown timer. I actually haven't updated this since yesterday. So I've done a lot more than that. I updated. Wait. Package. No. Okay. Yeah, I have updated it since yesterday. Added full calendar, not working yet, and commented out countdown timer. Commit. Push. I'm not going to deploy anything to the servers yet since there's not really much to see on the surface. But yeah, that'll do it for today. I hate being defeated by something like that. Like yesterday I was able to take that MetaHood tool and integrate it in a matter of hours. And yeah, I've been messing with this calendar thing all night and with no success tonight. So sometimes it's just hit or miss with going with the flow or whether it's going to be going upstream. So that's how it goes sometimes. On that note, come back tomorrow and we'll finish the rest of tidying up this demonstration through the development sprint. All right. Stay cool, my babies. Peace.